I like to make, yeah. But it's a I don't know what to call it, but it's sort of like it has everything that a human body would need to sustain itself on a daily basis in this dish. I did all the research with the nutritionists, the dietitians, and in one pot, I make this dish. And it can come out as a soup, it can come out as a stew, or it can come out as a patty, depending on how I finish it off. But it has fruits and vegetables, and whole grains, and beans, and seeds. The only thing it doesn't have that I usually eat are nuts in it. And it sustains me. I mean, I've made this dish, I froze it in little individual little freezer things that were oven proof. And at that race in Arizona, I was able to have the people who were preparing the food for the other runners, mostly junk food. And I didn't do any junk food. In fact, I have a log of what I eat, what I have, what I'm doing, what I'm eating, and I log it in by the hour. And this was a 72-hour. This was a 72-hour race, so these are all the hours. So I was out there all those hours, and I found that, anybody know about chia seed? I found that chia seed, and I knew this before going there, but I wanted to make sure I had everything I needed in case I was off base with chia seed. But I started experimenting with chia seed a year ago, and I found that the chia seed took care of all of my, just about all of my nutrition, and of course I'm drinking a lot of water with the chia seed. So I didn't get dehydrated, I didn't need salt tablets, and ultra runners know that they need to keep the salt level up, otherwise you really run into trouble. And I didn't need that. But that's what life is all about. My life is about running, and I can do whatever it is that I need to do. I'm getting ready to prepare after this 48-hour race, where hopefully everything will go well, and I think it will. We're setting the record or establishing the record. Next year in Arizona, they have a 6-day race. The record has not been established for the 6-day race for my age, 70 to 74 females. So I'm going to step up to the line in December in Arizona for 6 days and 6 nights. I have no clue whether or not I can do this without, without a break, without a nap or anything, but we will find out. Right now, for the last 25, 30 years, I've only been sleeping 4 hours a night. That's all the sleep that I need. It's 4 hours a night. And I have checked this out in research study, or sleep study. I go into that deep, rapid eye movement sleep almost immediately when my head hits the pillow. And I come up after 4 hours, I come up. Most people struggle for 3 hours to get down. And they stay down for 4 hours, so that's 3 or 4 would be 7, and then a couple of hours to get up. And they think they've had 9 hours of sleep. But you've had 9 hours of sleep, but you've had 4 high-quality hours of sleep. And I do it boom, 4, boom. So it has been working for me, and I don't run out of steam, and I'm not a napping kind of person during the day at all. So it's a part of my lifestyle. working on your core. What do you do with your core during the week?
I'm trying to work on those planks, seeing how long.
The plank is a good one. How long can you hold the plank?
I just started.
Okay, how long can you hold the plank?
146, I think.
146 seconds?
No, 1 minute, 46 seconds.
Okay, that's good.
We're sharing.
How long can you hold the plank?
The longest I've held is 15.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
I was there, I witnessed it.
Wow.
She's a record holder, one of them.
3 minutes is my record.
Okay, that's a tough one. I can count to 300 holding the cord, or holding the plank. I think I could do more, but I have other things. So it took me years to get to that, because I did it every day. You know, and I also do other plank things, because the way I run, I use chi running. Anybody know about chi running? C-H-I, like Tai Chi running. Chi running, you set up your body so that your core, your posture, and we're going to talk about posture a little bit here in our head. I'll have a handout. Pass it. Your posture. Your posture is very, very important. And in order to have good posture, you have to have a strong core. If you don't have a strong core, you cannot have good posture. If you don't have good posture, you are not going to be flexible. You can't relax. You won't be strong. And you can't be balanced. So again, back to those 4 things. But you have to have great posture. For chi running, you set up your body by leveling your pelvis, which this is talking about. This handout is talking about. You level your pelvis. I need 3 volunteers. 3 good volunteers. I need 3 good, really good, I need 3 really good volunteers. Okay. This is going to be easy because how old are you? Oh, you're nice and young. Okay, 2 more volunteers. Are you putting your hand up?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Okay. This says cup 2, 3, 4, which is what I drew on the handout. You know, in the Army or in the military, cup 2, 3, 4. They have to be balanced. They aren't relaxed, but they have to be balanced. Okay. Pretend this is a book. And people, well, no one, I'm the oldest one in here, and no one is older than 40, so I'm going to tell you about this. When you were a little girl, when I was a little girl, my mother told me to put a book on my head and walk. Because I was always tall. Everyone else was short. So I always had to be in the back. And I was always trying to be short. So my mother would say, straighten up, put a book, and walk with the book. Okay? So put your book on and let it balance and just make a stroll around. And if it's balanced, then your core is straight and respecting the curve in your back. So what I do is, keep walking. What I do is, with the groups that I work with, they get one of these. And then I sneak around and see if they're using it. Because this is the best way. This is how you need to walk. Set your body up if you're going to run and do chi running. And if you're going to do chi running, that means you're not going to use your muscles to propel you forward. You are going to use gravity like most of the Kenyan runners who can run and, you know, what's his name from Jamaica? In the Olympics? Bolt. You know, he can run like a panther. Okay? Okay, guys, I think it's great because you did not let it fall. So since you volunteered, you can keep these. You can give it to your mom if she needs it. And what I recommend is for people that I work with to use these in the house. And for me, I could take it to the grocery store, you know, and I'm selecting greens or peas or whatever, you know, and I'm there, and it reminds me, you know, to keep myself upright and keep my posture where it should be. Because posture is everything. And look at some people, I love it. Some people are fixing their posture. I love it. And it should be. It should be like that all of the time. Now with tree running, the posture is very, very important because what you do is you set up your body. So, like it said, on the, I think the back side, you have a thing here, your ear, your shoulder, your hip, and your ankle bone should be in a straight line. And once it's in a straight line, then you can lean from your ankles. You can lean from your ankles. And that's your body. This is your head. You can lean from your ankles. And if you're leaning from your ankles, that means that your shoulders are in front of where your feet are, right? Now, I'm not running, so I can't lean as much as I would like to. But if I could have you understand that my shoulders are in front of where my feet are, which means that when this leg comes up, try something here. You've already here. This leg comes up. So make it straight. Okay. So set up the body. And then I'm going to lean from the ankles. And my shoulders are out in front of where my feet are landing. So if I should let go, gravity is going to pull me down that way. And what's going to happen is, I can show you this. I'm going to stick right here. Gravity, and you notice, everything in my body is going that way, so that foot is not over there. Because if that foot is over there, I'm going to have a knee injury, because the knee is not made to do what I'm going to ask the knee to do, because I'm trying to go this way, and that foot's going that way. So everything is going to go that way. And I'm going to lean, level the pelvis, and I'm going to lean, and I want you to, do you mind if I pull my skirt up a bit? I know I promised I was not. I was not going to strip, but I want you to see my knee. Okay. Watch what happens to my knees when I lean. I lean. You see Mother Nature takes it, and this knee went down. See, the heel came up behind me. My shoulders are out in front. This knee went down. It didn't come up like this, which means I'm landing in front of my body mass on my heel. All of this stress goes all the way up. It went this knee, I've been leaning, and this knee went down. Which means I'm not going to land in front of my body.